Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another Emily's Minecraft, and happy Monday. How are you doing? I started off things a little differently today. We built this barn. I needed it for what we are going to do, and I kind of mentioned it last week that I had started to make the shape out of here, and we have completed it. It took me way longer than you'd expect, and I only have a sheep in here that happen to be rogue on my mountain, but I wanted to take you on a little tour of all the extra area we have for our, well, if you looked at the snapshot today and saw the title of the show, you'll know what's coming next. But we will show that here in just a minute, but let me do a quick little tour of the area that leads up to our flower farm and of course the adventure guild and of course the house over here. We have a little extra area for some horses possibly, and we've got some hay bales kind of laying around. I have a little dock which will come in handy very soon. And if we go on in here, you kind of have just a few little cobwebs. We don't clean up in the barn too much. And if we go up to the top, there is our loft area. This is where we store the wheat and the hay bales for the winter. So we'll bring it up on the pulley here and store it up here in the barn with all the other stuff that we store around the farm and around for all sorts of like leads, which actually we're gonna need that, and you know, all sorts of like tools and things. I have just a few little like beehives. They look like storage boxes, that's why I put them in here, and then obviously some dried kelp bundles, and just, you know, just kind of an older barn kind of feel. And of course, a bed to sleep in if we happen to be out here in the barn, caught in the barn at night. So let's go on down here. Otherwise, it's nice and protected from the elements down in here. But I love how it turned out. I honestly tweaked this one a long time. And also, yeah, put a little kind of nice little campfire as if you came out and were hanging out at the barn at, you know, at the fall season, just kind of hanging out. So that is our barn, and there is a specific reason that I built the barn. As I mentioned, I found something really cool when I was headed out to the mangroves, and let me play that for you so you can see what we have. And while you do that, I'm gonna actually fly out to the Mooshroom. Well, I spoiled it. I'm gonna fly out there and I'll meet you there. And welcome to the Mooshroom Island. And I have a friend. Actually, I brought stuff for my friend here because I knew I was going to take some of these home. Hi friend, how are you? So I wanted to go over a few things about this Mooshroom Island because A, it's one of the rarest biomes in Minecraft. They're very hard to find. They're usually found in the middle of a warm ocean, and they're usually really hard to find. I'm amazed they stumbled across it. As you saw in the video, I actually stumbled across it. And so let's go over some things. For one thing, you don't see barely any grass or anything like that. It's all mycelium, so it can only be silk touched. But mycelium is the magic growing block for things such as like these giant mushrooms. So eventually the mycelium will spread to the other blocks, the other dirt blocks. These will be consumed kind of like grass. Obviously you have all these giant mushrooms similar to a dark oak forest. You also have these cool mushroom cows. Now, a few things to note about mushroom cows, kind of nifty, is that you can click them with a bowl and get mushroom stew. You can also do like you would with a normal cow and get a bucket, and I don't need milk right now, but and you can milk them like a normal cow. So I'm gonna actually, I was going to mark my place here. Boop. Nope, there. That one just turned into mycelium. Ta-da! We declare this place for the Adventure Guild. Anyway, other things to note. Grass, when you actually find grass, and sugarcane are always going to be super green. So if you look at the block in my hand right now, this is normal Minecraft green. If you set it down in this biome, it is ridiculously green. So a lot of people like building on a mushroom island just so that they can use this brilliant, bright, lovely green. But the other thing you can do with mycelium, you can plant mushrooms down no matter the light level, so they can go wherever. And you can also grow these babies with bone meal. Make them huge. So the mycelium is handy if you want giant mushrooms wherever. Like if you want to prank somebody's base with giant mushrooms, just get a whole bunch of little ones, some mycelium and bone meal, and you're all set. So anyway, I happen to find this biome and wanted to call this one out specifically. Another fun thing about the Mooshroom Island is that evil mobs, bad mobs, zombies, and skeletons do not spawn in this biome, no matter whether you have lights or not. And what's cool about that is that's why another reason why people might want to build their base out here. Because you have bright green grass, you have bright green, all of the plants are vivid, like super neon, and it's pretty safe. And this is actually a pretty cool mushroom biome, because there's almost 4 individual islands. There's like 3 individual islands here. And you have quite a few mushroom cows here. Now, there is something special also, and I didn't bring one with me because I'm not going to shear one, but if you shear a mushroom cow of their mushrooms, they will become regular cows, so we don't want to do that. They breed like a normal cow, so if we were to take wheat here, they will breed like a normal cow will, and you'll have a baby. Look at this baby. Now, as soon as the baby grows up, there'll be mushrooms on it, but otherwise it's a little red cow. Hello, little red cow. If for some, and then caves like this, and stuff that's below caves like this is actually kind of cool. If you get down into caves lower than this and it becomes a different biome, then you'd have mobs spawning, but otherwise it's pretty darn safe. That would make a cool base. Here's the coordinates if you want them. So anyway, I built the red barn in specifically to bring a few of these mushroom cows home. So I am going to work on that. It's going to take a while because this is quite a few thousand blocks out, and it's not like a straight path on the ocean or a river, so I'm going to have to take them over land for a little bit. So I did make sure I brought a lead. I brought plenty of hay, so if I do this in my offhand, they'll just kind of come right up to me and follow me wherever I want to go. So I'm going to do that, and then we will be back. We will be back. You'll be with me, won't you? Okay, yes, you want to come home to the Red Barn, don't ya? Yes, you guys do. Oh, all of you want to come back with me? Well, I can only take one at a time, so we're only going to take one of ya. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, so we're going to take them home, and I will meet you back at the barn. Alright everyone, we have finally made it back to the Red Barn with the second cow, Mooshroom cow. It was a long time. It took me about an hour to get them go and get 2 of them. So, quick thing about getting, well, so cows and most Minecraft mobs will get in boats. But here is a trick if you ever want to get them out of the boat easily without having to risk hurting the animal. Just lead them. I just learned this not too long ago, and oh, alright, come up this way. Come here. There you go. Anyway, it's way easier, and then you can take the boat apart later. So, oh yeah. Get rid of this door. For some reason, these cows do not... Yes, I know you don't like that door spot. Alright, excellent. So, alright, this is the first mushroom that we got in, and then we're going to get our second one. And voila, the main reason for this whole barn build is to bring these cows back, and we have successfully brought 2 mushrooms back home, and that will make 3 mushroom cows. Huzzah. Now, all we need to do is get the rest of our critters. So we have a sheep, which we already have a wool farm, so we don't need more than 1 sheep. We're gonna need to get a goat, which unfortunately they jump, so I'm gonna have to find a way to pen it in better if I bring one back. We need chickens. And I have my pig. I have to get my pig. Come on down, piggy. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Oh. We'll have to put the door back once we're done with you guys. Come on in. Come on. There you go. Where do you want to go? Over here? Yeah, this looks like a very muddy spot for you. There you go. Nice piggy. So we got a pig, a sheep. Oh, we need eggs. I'll put the chickens in here if I can find, if we can get some. Oh, there's one. We'll stack 1 chicken. Alright. 2 chickens. 3 chickens. Alright, last spot. Aw, just 3 chickens. All those stacks of eggs. There is a very slim chance you can spawn 4 chickens out of 1 egg, but it's super slim. It's like the rarest thing that you can do. So, as I said, we have our fancy cows, pigs, sheep, chickens, and probably need some goats in here. And then we have a space for our llamas up above. We also have our 1 pin off of the Adventures Guild for one of our horses, but again, we have another one here. And I'm not sure if that's not... I don't know if that's actually tall enough to come in this way. I think I need to switch this up. So that if we rode in, we'd need to ride in through here. Yeah, that looks good. So that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next episode is going to be up a little different because we are coming up on a very special holiday. Not Halloween, obviously, but Christmas. We're almost there to the winter solstice and all of that. So I have been wanting to build a base of operations in case I were to die and have to bring myself back from spawn. So since spawn is way out that way and very easily accessible to the this river and the ocean that leads over there, and it's also in a winter biome, and I'm pretty excited about it. We're gonna do some interesting Christmassy kind of builds. I have a very cool gingerbread house build that I did on stream last year about this time, and I think I'd like to reproduce it. Unfortunately, that means lots more spruce and terracotta, so I have to go and get some terracotta. I will have to go back and visit the the mesa, the badlands that we had visited before, and get some supplies. But I will see you all next week. Have a great one.